Hello, I'm Jeff Michael. Here's your CBS On The Go update. Heartbreak this morning as the Silver Lake community is mourning the loss of Melly Corrado. The 27-year-old was one of the hostages held during the terrifying Trader Joe's standoff Saturday. She was killed during the gun battle between officers and 28-year-old Gene Atkins. And a 1-year-old has drowned in Mission Viejo. The child was at Sierra Recreation Facility with parents and friends last night. OC Fire Authority is investigating that. Now, here's your CBS 2 travel forecast with Danielle Gersh.
All right, so major heat going to linger for another couple of days across the southern plains, and then another widespread heat wave beginning across southwest California into the northwest this week, too. A big trough over the east going to continue to inundate the mid-Atlantic with tropical rain and excessive rain totals, too. Highs today, triple digits, 114 in Phoenix. And as that area of high pressure shifts west, we are going to see the brunt of that heat wave. 88 in Kansas City this afternoon, 83 in Minneapolis, near 80 in New York, 95 in Portland, 81 in Boston. If you're traveling, you could see some weather-related travel delays through LaGuardia and JFK. Other than that, you're in good shape. So here at home, high surf advisories going into effect this morning. They'll be with us until Wednesday night. And then because of the heat, excessive heat warnings, heat advisories also going to be with us until Thursday evening. Highs this afternoon, 70s and 80s along the coast, 90s for the basin, triple-digit heat for the valleys and the Inland Empire. A few degrees of warming as we head into tomorrow. I think Wednesday will be the hottest of the next 7 days. That's when we will be close to record heat. Slight cooling as we head into Friday and the weekend. Still going to be warm, and I think the humidity will return as well. Jeff.
One of the last hostages released from that Trader Joe's standoff this weekend was Lynn Westifer. She works here at CBS 2. She shared her harrowing story with our Joy Benedict.
I just had this resolve that came over me that I am not going to die today, and that I'm gonna run.
This hostage never got the chance. Lynn Westifer was trapped inside this Trader Joe's for 3 hours with more than a dozen others as a man with a gun negotiated with police over her life.
He said he was gonna kill us.
She entered the store around 3 Saturday and was in the back when she heard a sound she never thought she'd recognize.
I heard 5 or 6 gunshots.
She dropped to the floor and hid with a handful of others trying to figure out what was going on as even more gunfire exploded.
And I just thought, this is crazy. Is this really happening?
Then a store employee came and got them.
One by one, we stood up, and with our hands up, we walked over to where the gunman was. He wanted us closer to him.
Westifer says the man was ordering 2 employees around, a woman who was interacting with police and a man named Victor who was organizing the hostages.
Victor turned around and said, "It's going to be okay, and I'm going to be the last one out of here." And I thought, you're 23 years old. How do you do that? It was amazing.
The morning after, it's still hard for her to remember every detail, as she is just starting to process the range of emotions that can only come with being a hostage. But she says there are moments that she will never forget.
The really scary part was when he noticed an officer with a rifle on the roof of the cheese store next door. In 5, 4, 3, 2, it escalated to the point where he started counting down that he was going to shoot people.
The SWAT team pushed back, and after more negotiating and a couple of phone calls, things took a turn.
And then like that, Victor said, "You want me to choose?" And I thought, choose what? What is happening? And Victor turned and he looked at the boy and he said, "I choose you." And they let him go. I was so relieved. I mean, I thought, I didn't know what to think.
And at 5:36, it was her turn. She walked out, hands high, thankful and angry.
I remember how unimpressive I found him and how I thought, wow, all this for you.
But having lived through it, she says her perspective of this man and the violence he forced on others has changed.
We have an unacceptable tolerance for this in our culture. It is unacceptable. There is no politician on a white horse who's going to ride in with the solution. We have to be the solution.
And she hopes it is change that comes next.
I'm really angry at this guy, But the solution is to care more.
Joy Benedict, CBS 2 News.
Now here is your CBS On The Go sports. On tap for today, the Dodgers continue their road trip, starting a 3-game series in Philadelphia, of course with the Phillies, and the Angels host the Chicago White Sox for a 4-game set. And that is your CBS On The Go update. I'm Jeff Michael. Remember, we're always on at CBSLA.com. Be sure to watch us on the CBS 2 News at 5, 6, and 11 p.m.